Oh man, what a stinker. Jeez. I just collected a metric ton of crap that barely pays back the death tax I had to pay while doing the Ebonfloe run. Let's just quickly go through this here. I'm looking for a slack rating of around 5 or 6,000, otherwise it's just not going to really cut it. And this slack rating here for this, actually I'm looking for a decent assault rifle, even a bandit assault rifle. This is right up my alley, but it's just the slack rating on it is just too low. So let's quickly do this 373 times 6.7 equals, yeah, 24.99. So it's 2,500. That's just way too low. I should hang on to it though. Let's just see what it looks like. I don't know. No scope. Reload's really slow. No, that is so sold. Sorry. What's this here? Ready SMG. Oh yeah, hanging on to you. You there, out of my equip slot. What else we got here? This thing here, Wanton Root. Same thing, slack rating is pretty low. I could tell already it was going to be about the same. Except this one has explosive damage. Reloads a little quicker. I don't know. This, considering it has explosive damage, might be worth a bit of field testing. So we're going to field test that. I had that before. I'm on the fence about whether to keep this or not, but I'm looking for something really spectacular in the way of a pistol to come along before I sell this, because this has really good critical hit damage. I definitely need this. I love that. Straight injector. This does explosive damage. Oh shit. It's got better accuracy too. A little bit better accuracy. And a scope. But yet another pistol. Ah! Okay, gotta field test that too. You gotta be really good, otherwise, okay, keeping you. You go, on the fence about you get a star for now, but you better perform, otherwise they're going to take away your star right quick. That definitely gets a star. What else we got here? Great slack rating, but it's a doll, so that means burst fire, and I hate burst fire, so that goes. Oh, TDR. No, definitely not. More explosive damage. Getting lots of torques here. This could be worth field testing too. You know, for one fire rate, that seems to be firing rather quickly. What's the fire rate? Yeah, 1. Huh. Alright, that's worth field testing too. What else we got here? This is not going to measure up to my discharge anarchist, no way. So I don't need this. What's your story? You look like a Hyperion. Indeed you are, so you get the red X of death right away. Don't really like Hyperion SMGs. That means you have to hold down the fire button for a while until the aim levels out. And if it doesn't have a huge magazine, that's not worth it. Melee shields I don't really like. Throwing grenade. Fuse time is too long. It doesn't really have any special abilities. Don't like skins. Gifts I can't use. Want that definitely. Hanging on to this for now, though it's got really long fuse time. This has got a colossal amount of damage on it. Yeah, field test that too. Field testing a lot of things here. You have to make a list of them. What else we got here? Don't want that, and not really into spike shields. Okay, so let's see how much that emptied out the inventory. 17 out of 27. That sounds about right. Field testing for 3 or 4 items. Let me just quickly go through and make sure there's no imposters. Keeping you. Field testing you. You got a really low fuse time. Definitely keeping you. You're on the fence. Field testing you. That's my new Amplify shield I haven't used yet. Field testing you. Yeah, that looks about right. I forgot to test this out. Next to run, definitely. Alright, so that looks about right.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
A rubberized fireburst. That's interesting. That'd be hellacious indoors. Anyways. No, thank you. Homing Tesla. Really low fuse time. How's that compared to my, do I have a Tesla? Do I have any kind of like... Oh, this thing here. That has a low fuse time too, so forget it. No, that's not even... No, and that's that.
Farewell, friend.
What about mods?
Buy from me if you want to live.
That's a neat name, although I can't use it. Salt Meat Class Mod. No, thank you. Amplify Shield. How's that compared to mine? How about that? The capacity is identical. More amp damage, but more amp shot drain. It's not worth paying $16,000 for that. Absorbs and melee is not really interested in, so that's all they got. That's all she wrote. How'd it come out? $401, or $401,000. So I lost about $20,000 in that run. Whoopsie daisy. It's because of that flaming flying bullymong. Which took me by surprise. And I think it was a badass anyway, so shit happens. That's it. Hey, coming up next, Symbiosis. We get to kill Midgemong. And this is a hell of a jaunt through the Blackburn Cove district. Yeah. I'm just gonna go over here and save the game, and we're done. Hey, thanks a lot for watching. See you next video.